Well, hello, it's Dan here at Property Searches Direct. I hope this finds you well. Every day is a learning day, and I just thought I would share some insights with you with the conversations that we've been having today with people. Um, if you have empowered your conveyancer to order your searches for you and they happen to include an environmental report, which of course they should because your basic pack will include a local authority search, a drainage and water report and an environmental report, please ask your conveyancer for a copy of your environmental report. Only this morning we had an email from a would-be client panicking because they'd just been sent their contract pack. They've been reported to with all the sign here bits, and they just took a moment to look through the reports that were in there. And in there was a screening report, not even a full environmental report, but a screening report that highlighted all of the things that they should really put their hands on. One of them was a ground stability report that would include a coastal erosion plan, because the property they're buying is really close to the coast. They're hoping to exchange next week. And the report that they've just had says you really must have a coastal erosion report. And I looked at the date on the screening report that they've just received this morning, and it's over 2.5 months old. So what's the learning moment today? The searches were ordered 2.5 months ago. An environmental report, this one would have come back really quickly because it was just screening, but an environmental report, a really comprehensive one, usually returns within about 30 minutes. So if you have left it up to your conveyancer to order your searches and you have not seen a copy of your environmental report yet, please ask to see it before it gets much further down the transaction, because there may be things in there that will freak you out that you really want to address. It may be a huge flood risk, it may be a ground stability issue, it may be a coastal erosion issue, it may be massive groundwater flooding issues. Whatever it may be, you really ought to find out, because chances are, if, like the lady I spoke to this morning, has received her contract pack ready for signing because she's got to exchange next week, discovers that there's a huge problem that their conveyancer has done nothing about, and it's at the 11th hour, that's a real problem. So don't be that person. So if your conveyancer's ordered your searches, ask them for a copy of the report. If they can't send you an environmental report, and at worst it would take probably 3 working days to come back, if they can't send you a copy of an environmental report, they haven't ordered your searches. So if you want to find out some information that could be stuff that would derail your transaction, for goodness sake, order your searches. Tell your conveyancer to back off. You're going to take control of that, and you're going to order your searches yourself, because there's information in there that you really should find out. So, I had to get that off my chest. I couldn't believe that this had happened today. We know these sorts of things happen. Hugely frustrating. Poor lady in tears, absolutely beside herself, because at the 11th hour, stuff's come out from information that a conveyancer has been sat on for 2.5 months. Oh my goodness. Remember, on our website, the hazard checker is entirely free. Put the postcode in there. You'll get the search alerts. You'll see what risks profiles there are for the postcode area, not property specific. And if you want an environmental report that's going to come back to you really quickly, order one. Groundsure Home Buyers is going to come back to you really quickly and answer all those questions and enable you far early in the transaction to make decisions. And of course, yes, copies will go to your conveyancer so they can use them as part of the transaction. And if you're taking full control and you want to order your searches, come on and do it. Then, of course, copies will go to you and your conveyancer, and they can be used for the transaction. Just remember, on our website, the timescales are up for all to see. The search alerts, hazard checker is there for all to see, and the lender checker is there. So just check that your lender is going to be receptive to a regulated search pack. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Needed to get that nightmare off my chest. Don't be that person that gets a report at the 11th hour and gets freaked out and possibly derails the transaction. I wish you well. Happy house moving. Hopefully we'll speak soon. Take care. Bye bye.